spoke it.
Shall come to pass.
I just want to say, first of all, that we are really grateful to everybody who came out to show respect to my dad. We really appreciate it.
Oh, yes.
The family is really grateful. You know, I would be remiss if I didn't say a little bit about my father before I attempt to sing this song. For those that don't know me, I'm Derry Williams. I'm the second son, fourth child of 5. And, you know, my dad, when we were young, he was very, very strict. Very strict. I mean, he had a hard time really showing affection and emotion to his kids, you know. And I learned later on that he had a real strict upbringing with his dad, and his dad was the same way, and I'm sure it affected my father. But along the way, you know, God is good. If you saw any obituary about how he was on the dance floor, there's a story behind that. And I was like 16 or 17 years old, and me and my 4 siblings were at our home in East Palo Alto at the living room table on probably a Friday night, I'm guessing. It was late, and we were probably playing Monopoly or a game of Life, one of those board games, I don't know. And all of a sudden, Dad comes home, probably from either the pool hall with his buddies or the dance floor, I guess. So he comes home, right? He walks in, comes up to the table, and he's holding all of these 8 tracks. The young people might need to Google that. He had these 8 tracks and cassettes, and he puts them on the table, and he goes, "That's it. I ain't going out no more."
Amen.
So, and then he says a few other things which I don't recall. So after that, he goes to bed, and then when we felt like it was safe, the 5 of us, we were looking at each other like, "Psh, yeah, right. Did you hear that?" Yeah. But that following Sunday, he went to New Sweet Home Church in East Palo Alto, and he gave his life to the Lord. And that was 40 years ago. He never looked back.
Come on.
You know, his walk really affected my walk and the rest of our family. And, you know, it totally changed him. You know, he smiled more. You guys know him now. He's always happy. He's got the joy of the Lord. And, you know, he became a better husband, a better father. And I'm just really proud that I got to have 40 years at least of a God-fearing father. And it's really a blessing.
Boy, yeah.
So I just wanted to tell all this story.
Boy, yeah.
My dad was like a true believer. I mean, he took everything in the Bible literally.
Yes.
He believed it.
He don't
You couldn't tell
read
him
it.
nothing.
He walked, he
You
lived
know what I
it.
mean?
It came rhema to it.
So I say that to say that as a believer myself, you know, there's a particular song that, you know, we sing a lot at my church, and it may not be a song that you all know, and it's not the song I'm going to sing, but it's by that group Hillsong. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Hillsong, but the song is called Anchor.
Anchored in the Lord.
It basically says, you know, there is hope in the promise of the cross.
Okay.
And this hope is an anchor for my soul. So when I think about that hope, I think about if you believe and you confess and you live your life for the Lord, you're going to go to heaven and you're going to see your loved ones again. So I'm going to cling to that hope, and that's my mantra, that's my anchor, that hope of the promise of the cross. One day I'll get to see my father again. I'll get to see Paul Ubi, Mercedes,
Come on.
you know, all of my aunts and uncles, and everybody in here, you know, as believers, anybody that we've lost along the way, we can cling to that hope that one day we'll get to see him again. So I just wanted to say that. Now, I haven't slept the last 2 days, so I don't really know what's gonna come out when I try to sleep. Me and my brother Kevin were up talking till 6 in the morning 2 nights ago. And then last night, for whatever reason, I was just tossing and turning, and I didn't really get any sleep. But you know, this song, my dad used to play it a lot when I was little, and that's how I learned the song. And so I know he likes the song, so I'm gonna try and sing it right now.
Amen.
I was born by the river.
Oh, yeah.
In a little tent, and oh, just like the river I've been running ever since.
Come on.
It's been a long time coming, but I know a change gonna come.
Yes, it is.
And
Yeah.
oh, yes it will.
Oh, yeah.
It's been too hard living,
Oh, yeah.
but I'm afraid to die. I don't know what's up there beyond the skies. It's been a long time coming, but I know a change gonna come.
Oh, yes.
And oh, yes it will. I go to the movie and I go downtown. Somebody keep telling me don't hang around. It's been a long time coming, but I know a change gonna come.
Oh, yeah.
And oh, yes it will. Then I go to my brother.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I say, brother,
Come on.
help me please. But he winds up knocking me
Oh, yeah.
back down to my knees. Oh, there were times when I thought I couldn't last long,
Come on.
but now I think I'm able to carry on.
Oh, yeah.
It's been a long time coming, but I know a change gonna come. Oh, yes it will.
Oh, glory. Thank you, Lord.
Love you, Dad.
Oh, yeah.
Praise the Lord, praise the Lord. Praise the Lord, praise the Lord. Hallelujah. Glory to that solo. At this time, the family has given you that